but that's this.
A lot of stuff this camp. Full focus.
He's going to get the hook, there it is. He's going to try and flat it. He's squeezing.
Last 10 seconds. Over the head.
Hi guys, it's Mr. TDC. Welcome back to the channel. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button, support this channel, and engage in the comment section. Guys, if I sound a little bit woozy, cut me some slack. I just got back from Florida for a little vacay and I feel like I might have caught a flu or something. But listen, that's not gonna keep me away from talking about UFC Parris. Bruh, Imavov versus Kai Bohario. First things first, great night for France and French MMA. Super excited. Super exciting night. I mean, it was finish after finish after finish. Beautiful. That's what you want from a numbered PPV. Unfortunately, whenever it's a PPV, even when money's on the line, for some reason that just doesn't happen. However, this one had, quite a decent amount of finishes, and the French MMA is on a high right now. Let's hope Cyril Gane, let's see if Cyril Gane is going to be able to replicate this kind of momentum when he faces Tom Aspinall shortly. But I enjoyed the night, like I said. What else? It was the French crowd. I understand the home turf thing. I always thought Brazil had this home turf thing where it's like you can't fight Brazilians in Brazil because the home crowd advantage is ridiculous. But the French, though, they take that to a whole new level, in my personal opinion. So that being said, let me keep that aside. Let's just get into it. The fighting nerds. 2 losses from the, very great fighting nerd, some fighters from the fighting nerd camp. The captain, Kai Bohario, he lost to a decision against Nasruddin Imavov in the main event. And Mauricio Rufy, my favorite of the fighting nerds, lost to Benoit Saint-Denis. Now, losses should be a normal part of the game, right? But suddenly it seems like it's not, because what I see online is a lot of people now saying that the fighting nerds are overrated. And I'm like, are they really overrated though? It wouldn't appear that way, in my opinion. Sure, Kai Bohario and Rufy, my favorite, Rufy had a rough night at the office. That's it. Kai Bohario has gone 10 years undefeated. That's not an underrated person. That's not by mistake. That's intentional. He just happened to fight a better fighter in Nasruddin Imavov. So, because he lost to Nasruddin Imavov, suddenly he's underrated? Tell me a great right now who has not lost in the UFC outside of Khabib. Because, let's be real, Khabib is in the conversation. It's Khabib, it's Anderson Silva, it's John Jones, it's Demetrius Johnson, and Jos St. Pierre, right? Tell me, outside of Khabib, all the greats have lost. So why is Kai Bohario losing to Imavov suddenly means he's fraud checked or the fighting nerds are underrated? I don't understand it. Now, Mauricio Rufy's loss to Benoit Saint-Denis, I didn't really see it coming, but that's probably because I think after that loss to Dustin Poirier, a lot of people started to underestimate Benoit Saint-Denis. Benoit Saint-Denis is a bad man. Benoit Saint-Denis mixed up the fighting with his striking and his grappling, and he completely neutralized Rufy. Like, that fight didn't even go the distance, right? I really wanted Rufy to win, right? Because I feel like, again, I haven't hidden the fact that I like Rufy. I also haven't hidden the fact that of all the fighting nerds, I like Rufy and Carlos Prates the most. And I don't like John Silva, and Kai Bohario was growing on me. But listen, after seeing this fight, there's something I've got to point out. I don't think the fighting nerds are underrated. However, nobody in the fighting nerd camp at at middleweight is willing. Nobody in the fighting nerd camp will even touch Khamzat Chimaev. I don't think anybody's going to beat Khamzat right now in the top 5. Khamzat must have been looking at that fight with Imavov and Kai Bohario, and he must have been just laughing all the way to the bank. Because I don't see it. Maybe, we have pundits out there saying, what's his name? Renier the Ritter, who's about to fight Fluffy. Renier the Ritter might be the biggest problem for Khamzat Chimaev in that division right now. I don't see it. We'll have to wait and see. I think Khamzat is just so dominant right now. He can make anybody in that division look underrated. But Kai Bohario was not ready. I'm happy he had this loss because there was no way Kai Bohario is going to win Khamzat Chimaev. The way he fought Nasruddin Imavov. Even Imavov, I'm going to put my money on Khamzat if they ever want to fight, which might be the next fight. We'll see. Let's wait to see how Renier the Ritter walks out from his next fight with Fluffy. Then we'll make that decision, okay? If you've been here this long, listening to all this rant, I love and appreciate you. Let's build this dumb casual community, okay? Mr. TDC out. Peace.